You do not need a 7-step funnel with upsells, downsells, cross-sells, and magic email automations to hit 6 figures. In fact, if you're trying to build this right now, it's probably the reason why you're broke, because complexity kills execution. To get to 10K, 20K, or even 50K per month, you only need 2 pages. Page 1 gets the lead and page 2 gets the sale. Today I'm going to show you exactly what these 2 pages look like so you can fire your high-tech guy and just do it yourself in this weekend. So let's get it. Right, so this is how the average website look nowadays, right? You have the home page, you have the blog, you have the 10 services pages, you have about us section, you have lead magnet, you have contact, you have podcast or socials, you have newsletter, and you have all of this crap that nobody cares about, okay? This is the problem with the traditional website. Imagine there was like a starving person and you just handed him like 50 different options, right? What it creates is decision fatigue, aka paralysis analysis, right? So when people have too many options, they act like this monkey right here. Wait, I'm gonna show you. Please play monkey. Yeah, he's just freaking confused. They don't know where the hell they should click, right? And that creates decision fatigue. So when you have like a nice brochure of a website, right? It's beautiful, don't get me wrong, but it's completely useless because you are handing a starving person a menu with 50 options. When human beings are presented with too many choices, they do not choose one, they choose none, okay? It's called analysis paralysis, as I said. It's a horrible word to pronounce, but it's like a maze. Like imagine you were guiding your prospect to buy your stuff through like a maze, and they actually wanted to buy your stuff, but then they like turn the wrong way, and then they're like far away from the like center, and then they go here and they realize that they are stuck, or they go back here, right? And they realize that, oh, I actually was so close to buying that stuff. Okay, let me try again. And they usually don't arrive here, right? So yeah, this is how it goes with the too many options. That's why we need to create something that is called a funnel, okay? And it's very, very simple. If you can see, this website right here has many arrows, many directions that people can focus in. This one has only one. If we were to summarize the psychology of this, the average website is like, here's everything about me, right? I'm the best person, read everything about me. People don't give a shit. Okay, I'm telling you, people don't give a shit about you. They give a shit about if they can buy your stuff, if they actually want to buy your stuff, okay? That's the most important part for your business as well. If you're under $1 million per year, you need to change this because you are literally bleeding money with all of these links right here, okay? I'm telling you, if you have something different than book in a call button on your website, something's wrong with your funnel or website, we could call it whatever, right? Imagine that this is a top tier salesperson, right? And now you come into this like basically car dealership and you have 2 options. You either take the brochure or you take the car salesman. I wouldn't probably choose this salesman, but you get my point, right? The problem is that when we read the brochure, we have like time to think about it, right? And we don't really know what we actually want. But the car salesperson actually goes with us and says, you want a family car? I got one for you. You want like this specification? I got one for you, right? And that's super crucial because you are guiding them, and that creates certainty. Certainty is super crucial. You will say like, I like leather seats, and they will be like, sit here. Okay, these ones have like leather seats, and you will be like, okay, I want to buy. So he's gonna be like, okay, sign here, right? A salesperson is literally like a funnel, okay, nothing else. So there is no side doors, there is no about page, there is only one path, okay? The entrance, right? They arrive because they have a thorn, usually some problem, right? The bridge, you provide certainty, usually through a video or specific messaging, right? The exit, okay, they take only one action that solves their problem. So when I deployed the system that generated $30,000 in 24 hours, it looked exactly like this. I'm going to show you in a second. We didn't add more information. We removed everything that wasn't the bridge, okay? We turned the maze into a tunnel. I can actually show you how it looks. Swim, yeah. This is literally the tunnel. Oh, sorry, funnel, right? It doesn't look that great, and it's just like a normal website, right? You can see that there is a VSL, right? There is like reserve spot. We already sold out, so this was very, very successful, okay? You can see that there is a retreat house. There is like what to expect, right? Meet the experts, literally like topics that will be covered in the Superhero Swim retreat. Then there is like the pricing, right? Instructor testimonials, and that's it. Okay, buy ticket is literally the primary CTA here. I can show you another one. Like this one is another one, right? This is the same example. Okay, we just built this like literally last week, right? It's very, very, very simple, very like basic, I could say, right? And it's for a fitness instructor, and it does only one thing. It only forces them to go to Calendly and book a call with her, right? It's very simple, and this is what you exactly want. So the only 2 pages that should be on your page right now is the funnel itself, right? So some information, could be a video or something, and then a checkout, okay? Nothing else. If you have anything else in your website right now, you are actually bleeding freaking money. That was supposed to be a shopping cart if you didn't know. So if we take a look at another thing is friction, right? Friction is huge for this, and it activates system to thinking. If you don't know what it is, basically it just simply means that they need to think about what to do more, and we don't want that because that decreases buying behavior. If you remember the value equation from Alex Hormozi, the bottom part has effort and sacrifice. And if we make the effort and sacrifice super like frictionless, right? We make it super easy for them to buy, okay? And the faster we make it as well, the better, okay? So there was effort and sacrifice, there was time delay in these two like variables in the value equation. And this is why we need to use a funnel and not a website, because funnel basically says like, okay, so you got a problem, so click here to solve it, right? Instead of like, oh, you got a problem, it might be this. No, just click here to solve your problem, okay? It's very simple. And this is why I'm building funnels and not websites, okay? Websites are useless. Funnels actually make money. Yes, they look worse, but they are driven more towards buyers' behavior. So if you're sitting there and you're tweaking your logo for the 10th time, you are procrastinating, okay? You need to build the actual acquisition system. And if you don't know the difference and you don't know actually how to launch your funnel or how to build your funnel, I done the heavy lifting for you. I used the exact layout that made this instructor $30,000 in 24 hours, and I put it inside of my free community where I'm basically giving away a lot of free resources, a lot of free PDFs, a lot of free courses that will be designed, or they are actually already designed, towards building funnels from scratch as a complete beginner in every niche, mostly for coaches by the way, but in every niche, and super freaking fast. Within a week you can have your first funnel launch and you will actually understand the psychology and everything behind funnel and conversion. So click the link in the description. There is like a waiting list and I'm going to be launching it next week, probably next week. Grab the 2-step template that I was talking about because it's going to be free for a limited time and I'm going to be taking in only a limited amount of people. We will be having weekly calls and stuff like that. So it's going to be fun. Take care and I'm going to see you there. Bye-bye.